In this video, I'm going to tell you essentially the only technique you need to know to manifest anything you want. If you learn to master what I'm going to talk about here, you actually are going to find manifesting very, very simple, very easy, effortless even. Before I jump in, it is my end of the year blowout sale just for a few more days. All of my courses are essentially $39, $89, or at the lowest prices they've ever been for my master courses, which are my course Embodied Millionaire, which teaches you how to manifest $1 million, and I Do, teaching you how to manifest marriage. So definitely check out all of those courses below if you are ready to enter 2025 with a bang, with the tools you need to change your reality and make 2025 your best year yet. Okay, so what is the single thing you really need to kind of understand and learn how to do in order to manifest anything you want? You need to learn how to create the identity of having your desire. And that's actually even making it more complicated. You need to learn to think as though you already have your desire. That's it. That's all you have to do. Think like you have your desire. Now, what you will notice with manifesting techniques is all of them start with thinking in some way or another. I mean, affirmations is the most kind of basic thinking because you're thinking sentences when you're doing an affirmation. You're telling yourself, I love being married. I love having $1 million. I love that my SP calls me every day. You're telling yourself kind of a sentence, a thought, right? And so that's a version of thinking. But also when you do an inner conversation, which is one of my favorite manifesting techniques, it's one of the ways I manifested my husband, that is like thinking as though a conversation is happening. And so maybe you hear your person saying something to you like, I'm madly in love with you. I want to marry you. And then you say back to them, I want to get married too. That's amazing. Those are thoughts, right? Everything is kind of the precursor of everything going on inside of you is a thought. And of course, there are some somatic, I'm not going to go down the train of like the somatic things that are happening and kind of like subconscious memories. We don't need to go there. Let's just say that everything happening inside of you, it starts with a thought. Well, what are we doing when we're manifesting? We are living in the end, as Neville Goddard said. What is living in the end? It is going to the position of who you would be, the future self, who you would be if you had your desire. And the truth is, who you would be if you had your desire, regardless of what your desire is a little bit different than who you are now. Why is that? Because you don't have your desire right now. And if you had it, you would be thinking different things. That's just the truth. So if let's say you're manifesting money, if you had $1 million in the bank, that was already who you already were a millionaire, you'd be thinking different things than you are right now if that's not your reality about money. So you'd be thinking different things specifically about money, about abundance, about what you can do and can't do. Same with love. If you are not in a relationship or you're not with your specific person and you want to be, right now you're thinking particular things about your current reality. And if you had that relationship, you'd be thinking other things. The most basic things you'd be thinking are, I love this relationship. I love being in this. I love feeling so chosen and cherished. It's very simple. So what you want to do, the single technique, the single thing you want to learn how to do, you want to master this. This is something I teach in all of my courses because this is what manifesting comes down to. What you want to master is, number one, use your mind to explore who you'd be if you had your desire. It can be super basic, but if you're manifesting a relationship, who would you be? What that means is, how would you be feeling? I'll tell you how you'd be feeling if you were in an amazing relationship. You'd be feeling grateful. You'd be feeling excited. You'd be feeling like you were going to start your life with someone, or you already were living your life with someone. You'd feel connection. You'd feel confident. You'd feel beautiful. Those are basic things that basically everyone would feel, okay? And what thoughts, even more importantly, for the sake of this video, what thoughts would you be having if you already had that relationship? The thoughts would be, I love this relationship. I love spending the holidays with my person. I love that we're going on vacation next year. I love being treated like a queen. It's act like it's already happening. Imagine that it's already happening. But even when I say those words, I know that even kind of can complicate it even more. You don't even have to go there. Just ask yourself, who would I be if I was in this relationship? And then from there, figure out the thoughts you'd be having. And again, for me to just give them to you, essentially, they're going to be something like, I love that I have this thing. I love that I'm in this relationship. I love that I feel so taken care of and chosen. If that's all you got and you can't think of anything else, tell yourself those things. Just tell yourself those things. You need to be telling yourself these types of things enough that you will eventually, you got to stick with the process. You really have to stick with the process. You can't do it for a day and get frustrated, give up, and like return to your old thinking. This is where the change really happens. You have to stick with the process of telling yourself that you already have your desire and you're really happy about it. If you stick with the process enough, it's going to happen. Okay. If you need my help on exactly how to do this, my courses down there, which are on clearance right now, the end of the year clearance, will show you how to do it. Okay. Thank you so much for being here with me. I love being here with you. If you want to be chosen as soon as possible, definitely watch this video next. Bye.